Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jesse and today, super quick unboxing of the brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max. Of course, you guys remember, I already did an unboxing of the iPhone 12 on my channel just a few weeks ago, as the 12 and the 12 Pro released at the same time. But the brand new addition to the iPhone team, or family I guess you should say, is the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 12 Mini, which I don't have, but you know what I do have? I have an old beat up iPhone 5S, which is kind of about the same size as the iPhone 12 Mini, except obviously the whole thing is a screen rather than this button monstrosity. But anyway, putting the older iPhones to the side, not really, the iPhone 12 is amazing. I've been using it for weeks, it's incredible, it's so fast, the cameras are incredible, and of course, you guys have already seen the amazing blue. If you haven't, check out that video by the way. But anyway, the new kid on the block, the big boy, the big brother, is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now today I have the beautiful gold color. From what I've seen in photos, the stainless steel around the edges is gold unlike we've ever seen before on an iPhone. It looks absolutely incredible. But on the back, it's a lot more subtle. Very similar, in fact, to the XS, I believe, that sort of gold. But with all Apple products, of course, let's start with that peel. Let's reveal this bad boy right now. Boom. Damn! See, it is very subtle on the back, but you can already see on the camera edges and just a slight peek at the side, you can see that gold peeking through, and it does look very, very, very nice there. So lifting the phone out of the box and peeling off to reveal the black screen. The contrast between the black and the, oh my god. The contrast between the black and the gold is just absolutely beautiful. And forgive me, I know I'm gonna get fingerprints that are obvious on the front, but you just gotta do it, man. You gotta do it to show off the beautiful phone. That is very, very gold. Now, like I said, the back isn't so gold, but the sides are so gold. It is so, so nice. Now, one thing I can tell immediately, like I could tell immediately with the iPhone 12, was the fact that it has the straight edges make this thing actually so much easier to hold. I used to actually own a Plus model phone. I had the 11 Pro Max, but eventually I sort of got sick of how big the screen was. You know, I have a 27-inch iMac. At the time, I had a 15-inch MacBook Pro. The way I saw it is if I needed to use a bigger screen for things, I would just use those. And it was a little bit annoying to carry around the phone. They were tending to be a little bit hard to carry, but I can tell you now, I don't know why, but the straight edges feel like it's easier to hold and less like I will drop the bloody thing, which is probably good because this thing is it's a big boy. You don't want to be dropping this, you kill a man. And yeah, I'm just admiring this, let's be honest. Obviously, it is exactly the same dimensions physically as the iPhone 11 Pro Max, but the screen is actually a little bit bigger as they slimmed down the edges of the bezel, and I'll get a phone to do a quick comparison for you right now. So of course, here you have the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and like I said, on the back, looks almost exactly the same. The only difference you can clearly see is the camera lenses, and this actual complete square bump is larger than on the old phone. That is blatantly obvious. It's not massive, but if you sit them both next to each other, you can see that that's a difference. And of course, on one of them you have the straight edges, and the other one you have these rounded edges, as we know and love from iPhones. Now, just like the iPhone 12, this big boy does in fact stand on those edges, which is probably useful to somebody, maybe? I don't know. It's very hard, but once you level it, it does stay like that very nicely, whereas the other one, it does not do that. And I'm not going to attempt it because, again, these are big boys, they'll break my desk in half. But yeah, just looking at it real close here, the back is more of a subtle champagne-y color. It does sort of look goldish, especially when you compare it to the white back of the silver iPhone 11 Pro Max. but it isn't like as gold as the edges, obviously. It'd be pretty sick to see a phone where that looks like that on the back, but I think it adds a nice touch, and it's a little bit elegant. It's not overly flashy, but it's flashy and it's nice. So obviously if you compare the iPhone 12 with the iPhone 12 Pro, you can see a big difference. Not a massive difference, but definitely with the usable screen space, there is a clear difference. And then if you compare it to the 11 Pro Max, obviously, like I said, straight here, you can't really tell the difference, but if you look at the screens, there is that subtle difference. For those of you who wanted a big phone, this is technically the biggest iPhone screen they've ever done, so you're winning if you pick this bad boy. Now again, if you do compare this to the iPhone 12, you can see that it is just a little bit of a difference, but screen size wise, it makes a big difference when you're using it and holding it close to your face. And now again, I don't have the iPhone 12 mini, but it is pretty much the same physical size in the hand as the old 5S and SE. So if you sit that side by side, you can tell it is a big difference. Now, I just want to say off the bat, this isn't the iPhone 12 mini, and I'm not pretending it is. It's just the closest thing in size I have to do a direct comparison. But I find it insanely impressive that they can put the exact same specs as in this phone, not this phone because it has an extra camera and slightly different cameras, but the exact same specs as this phone in something this size of the iPhone 12 mini. If you want insane power, great cameras in a very small package, the iPhone 12 mini is the way to go. Honestly, I have owned a lot of Apple products and still do own a lot of Apple products, and I know just how powerful and impressive the tech inside them can be, but this has genuinely surprised me that they can put the power of the iPhone 12 in the same size as the iPhone 5S. That is absolutely insane. Honestly, it is absolutely mind-blowing that this year there are 3 phones this size with the same chip and basically the same specs. They'll have slightly different RAM, and obviously, like I said, the Pro Max has the slightly different camera, but you know, if you're running something as basic as like Instagram or a web browser or Twitter, any really normal daily use phone app, they will work basically the same way on all of these phones, just as quick, and that is mind-blowing to me. It's honestly pretty impressive the amount of tech Apple have put in. Again, not this phone, but the iPhone 12 mini. Now again, if we just go back to the box, I'm not going to talk about this too much because 1, there's not much to talk about, and 2, I already did it in my iPhone 12 unboxing, which again, if you haven't seen, check it out. What you get in the box is just your standard USB-C to Lightning cable. There is no power brick, and you also get, of course, a SIM ejection tool, a little bit of information about the phone, barely anything, and then of course the Apple sticker. But other than that, you don't get anything else. Now, one thing I didn't have in my iPhone 12 unboxing, I keep showing that box. I'm just gonna leave it in now. I'm just gonna put it over the phones. The boxes are more important since I'm talking about them at the moment. One thing I didn't have in that video that I do happen to have now is the MagSafe charger. Now, the reason I didn't have this when I did the iPhone 12 unboxing is because they were pretty much sold out everywhere. They were very hard to get, and for good reason. They're very cool, and one of the most obvious changes with these phones. Now, the iPhones of course have had wireless charging for a while, since the iPhone 10, but with the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max and 12 mini, they have magnets in the phone, and it perfectly matches this, so it just sticks on. It's pretty tight, like I can dangle the phone from it. I wouldn't go too hard with it, but I can dangle the phone from the wire and the magnets hold up. Now, the MagSafe charger is very cool, and it looks cool, it works good, and it charges the phone pretty fast as long as you use the 20-watt charging adapter, which isn't included with any of these phones, but it's only like $30, and you can use the 18-watt Apple charger, which came with the iPhone 11 Pro and iPhone 11 Pro Max, and also the 18-watt charger, which is the same thing, that came with the iPad Pros, now 2018 and 2020 models, which I happen to have a few of, so it wasn't a problem for me, but again, it might be a problem for you, so just keep that in mind. If you buy these phones, they come with cable only, and if you buy the MagSafe charger, it comes with a USB-C port at the end, which again, they're everywhere. I can plug this into my Mac, I can plug this into my MacBook, and yeah, there are bricks everywhere. Not the perfect brick that'll get you the best speeds, but you can plug this into Apple's USB-C charging laptop bricks, iPhone and iPad bricks, and it should work pretty well. That's what I've been using, and it's still been charging my phone faster than any wireless charger, regardless of what brick I use. But again, just admiring this beautiful phone here. My god, the gold is very, very nice. Again, on the back, very subtle, but if you look there, it is just the goldiest of golds, boys, and it is a very nice color. Personally, as this isn't my phone, this is my girlfriend Sarah's, personally, I do prefer the normal 12. I think it's a better size for my needs. Obviously, that varies per person, and I personally like this blue color, which isn't even available on the Pros. They have a Pacific blue. This is just a beautiful TARDIS blue. But yeah, there's an iPhone for everybody this year. If you want this size phone with some pretty good specs, they will work for most people, even a tech head like myself. This is my personal device. You can go for the iPhone 12. If you want something that has the same specs but is a little bit smaller, the iPhone 12 mini is available to you, and you even save some money. If you want all of these specs but a little bit better specs in the cameras, the iPhone 12 Pro is available to you. And if you want all of those specs but a bigger screen, the iPhone 12 Pro Max is available to you. So I know a lot of people complain about how confusing it's getting having all of these phones, but Apple really just want to make a phone for everybody. And they're even starting to do the same thing with their watches, having just introduced the Apple Watch SE, similar to, of course, the iPhone SE. So I personally like it. I think a lot of people complain, oh, the iPhone's too expensive, oh, the iPhone's too big, oh, the iPhone's this, oh, I like the smaller one, but it doesn't have the right screen. Now, no matter what features you want, there's pretty much an iPhone for that, similar to how there used to be an app for that. And I think it's a good touch by Apple, and clearly it's working for them. They're the most successful company of all time, and this is why. Look at that beautiful gold. Damn. There's not much else I can say, but hopefully the iPhones speak for themselves. Hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing. If you want to see some awesome other unboxings, I recently uploaded an unboxing of the Xbox Series X, and very, very shortly on the channel, the PS5. As soon as I get it. Jesus Christ, the delays were insane. But it will be in a few days from now, guaranteed. So stay tuned on the channel, and yeah. Appreciate you guys watching this. Smash the like if you haven't already, and maybe become a Patreon so I can keep buying all these things to unbox. Thank you guys so much, and till the next time, see you later.